let's say you're working on something and you're supposed to show it to your supervisor or your art director, your client. It's an early version, but you're not quite happy with it. So you spend an hour trying to tweak those things. You can't really nail it, so you spend the rest of the day. You actually spend the next day as well trying to get it just right. And then you show it to your client, your supervisor, and they say, "Oh, that's nice, but can we try this instead?" And you're like, "Oh shit, I just wasted 2 days trying to polish something that now we're throwing out, trying something else." I've been doing 3D for 20 years, and I still find this hard. I still find it hard to show stuff that I'm not completely happy with. Might be silly, but I'm a creative. I'm passionate about this. I'm passionate about my work. I want everything I show to be my best work. It doesn't make sense, but hey, I'm just human. And I know so many people struggle with this. What I find make this much easier, and what I see other senior creatives do, is they don't polish their work before they show it. They polish their presentation. They present their work better. They give it context. So what this looks like is, first you say where you are in the process. So, okay, this is a rough sketch. This is an early blocking, whatever. Then you say what you're happy with, what you don't like. And thirdly, you say what your next step is going to be. What do you plan to do? So what this looks like is, okay, this is an early blocking of this animation. So it's very rough. I'm just trying out the direction of the movement and stuff like that. Secondly, you say, okay, I really like the impact you get here, but I don't think it works when it comes in from the right. Maybe it should come in from the left instead. Thirdly, you say next step. So I want to try to make that version coming in from the left and see how that works, and if that works better in the edit or whatever it is you're working on. So where you are in the process, what you like, what you don't like, what your next step is going to be. If you do this, you're going to have a lot of benefits. First off, it's going to be much easier to show stuff that you're not happy with, to show stuff that looks bad, because it's so obvious when you present it like this that this isn't your best work. You might even say, I'm not happy with this. So it's very obvious. So for me, it gets easier to show stuff that looks like crap. If I say, oh, yeah, I know this looks like crap, I'm trying out these things. Secondly, your supervisor, they know what they're going to feedback on. They know, okay, this is a rough blocking. And also, they will be able to steer you in the right direction quicker. And that's their job, I guess. That's their goal. Okay, we're going to reach something I'm happy with as quick as possible. And if you waste 2 days polishing something and then you throw that away, waste another 2 days going in another direction, that's a lot of wasted time. While if you just spend half a day doing a rough version, show it, and then you can correct, you can work on something else, show that, and then you do small incremental updates, and you're getting steered along the way, then it's going to be much quicker. You're going to reach like the final quicker. So the supervisor is going to be happy about that. And I've been in that position as the supervisor, especially when I'm working with remote creatives. It's really hard when you can't just walk up to the screen and look at what they're doing. And you say, oh, how's it going? Can you show me something? And they're like, oh, I'm just going to tweak a few stuff, a few things. I'm going to send something later today. And then you don't get anything later today. And the next day you're like, oh, how's it going? Can you just send something? And then they send something, and it's not quite in the right direction. Maybe you could just steer them in the right direction with just a quick comment or a technical solution. Oh, you should try this way instead, or this tool. And it's super frustrating for me when I know, like, just show me something. Maybe you're not working in the right way, because I know myself. I'm doing that, so I know he's probably doing that as well. And then they show something and it's not quite right, and then you have to, and they're like, oh, why didn't you show me something yesterday? So your supervisor is probably going to be much happier if you show rougher things quicker, so you're not wasting time. And thirdly is that you're going to level up quicker. You're going to become a better artist, a better creative, better animator quicker, because you're going to get more feedback rounds in a shorter amount of time. So if you show something every day, you're going to get feedback every day. But if you spend 2 days working on something before you show it, you're going to get feedback every second day. So you're going to get twice as much feedback, and hopefully your supervisor, your art director, maybe your client knows what they're talking about. So the feedback is going to be good, and you can learn from that. Like, oh, that makes sense. If I make it coming in from this direction, it's going to work better in the edit. Or if I use these colors, it's going to contrast better. Whatever it might be, you're going to level up quicker. So try this. Next time you show something, say where you are in the process, what you like, what you don't like, and what you want to do next. Your supervisor might even thank you for it. This is VFX Talks, a show about leadership and development in the creative industries. My name is Alfred Lindahl, and I'll see you in the next one.